fine, just troll everybody. It's all right. Renekton now coming in. Not the spiciest answer, but certainly a champion who can do very well in isolation.
Wow. Okay, so we've got on T1 side, we have 4 range champions.
Give me the code. How I know you ran it down on VA going solo. You hold that thought, though.
3v3.
Renekton being contested, starting with the Fury. Renekton all ready to go in. They're going to try to burst down one target. Blow him up! By the reset has money in the bank, baby, because Way, he's taking Zeus's body, and he's looking to finish the job. Going to the wall. One more. He's going to pick up the grapes. He can lay down the smoke screen. Jiahu on the backside. Baker. And it's reset. Silver Way. And that's it.
Comes back to on the map state. We're still going to be looking. Oh my god, a T1.
Breathe, trying to clear as much of the wave as he can. Holding on to this stun down. The ultimate Ryan to reset the tower angle. T1, it's a clean dive. They've got the Herald back. They will not let that last fight slow their momentum.
Yeah, the pace of this game is not going to slow down here. Way's already on the cross map looking for the Dragon. I expect Herald to be placed here on this top lane. Yes, they went 4 for 1 in that fight.
Get the charge here. Should be Breathe. He's going to be able to at least give that first tower across. And Zeus will have to try and step up. Zeus, everyone. We need to see if he can try and carry forward here again.
As a mid lane, Faker stepping forward, staying into the creep wave, trying to avoid the stun, trying to get the 2-man. But again, the burst is too much for him to survive.
But with 2 minutes left, they need to find something.
Stun over the wall, looking for the follow of Zeus. Hookshot, wall dive out to safety. Not really a play here. Way, unstoppable, getting pulled back. That is too far. He will get taken down. Big shot.
2 pings coming down here from Owner. They know they just committed 5 members towards that bot side. This would be a massive injection of gold into the T1 top jungle once again if they herald this. But the wave usually has the arrow.
Dive. Can be everything. Jiahu now kicking things off. Baker trying to delete the way. He thinks the tower's going to keep him safe. He's buying time with the stopwatch. The ulti's taking the arrow. Will not connect.
Blue gun on the Aphelios, but I don't know if Gala can clear out this wave with those 4 range champions.
Gala stepping up, so much damage. Arrow now to follow. Clean sidestep comes out, but the tower already down. Sharo heading onto the Nautilus. Where's the follow-up going to go? Jiahu looking for an angle onto Zeus. The whole team being split now. Hookshot, wall dive forward. Unstoppable happening. Brought Zeus back into the team. That's going to be big. The ult now coming in. Gala on the backside has to do everything, but it just will not be one. Gala! The shutdown, maybe it will! Can they turn it here? No, T1 holding strong.
To try and set it up, but that was gone in the last fight, so now the depth charge isn't as easy. So Zeus, using the fact he has that TP,
can't get into the bot side of the map.
It's such a good call from T1, because as we said, like, this is where T1 want to know exactly where RNG are. If you can
try to group up to contest T1 in the mid waves.
Arrow
hits onto Wade.
Unstoppable, though. He should be able to make his way out of this one. Very long stun, but as
right now, their macro has been flawless. Just going to get this bot tier 1. And playing on 2 lanes constantly. RNG, it's a bit frustrating.
Might be able to smite his red, get himself back into position. Breed going to match the push on bot side here. So it looks like T1 once more, playing this nice and slow, playing around the push from Gumayushi and Keria, and making sure they can just keep dipping into the
Dragon. You can get a little bit of vision, but you don't have time to start it because Zeus is already on the way over. There's an arrow, but Zeus might be a bit too far. EP out of Breathe here, I think. We'll see if they finish it because Zeus can turn onto Way and ult him.
Way, go unstoppable, can go over the wall. Arrow coming in, they're gonna try to lock him down immediately. The Camille says not getting into the pit now. That's the Baron for T1. They want to keep things going with Gala. So incredibly strong. Gale forcing forward, wants to finish off Zeus. 1 kill. Then now the reset coming out. Way, all the strength, all the itemization.
Mid tier 2 is the objective. Last kind of tower here for T1 to crack open to make sure they have full map control. Their tier 1 mid is still up, so the amount of control they'll have is incredible.
Trying to kick the fight off. They caught Goma! It could be everything. He goes golden, but it won't stop the rest of the team. Immediately, Breathe is under the backside. T1 are now pulling back. Faker doing so much damage to Jiahu. But Jiahu turns his attention to the smushy Heimer. But the death ball of T1 retreats, and Breathe will not find another kill. It is Zeus on the side. It was Zeus in the early game. Owner coming to back him up, and how could you have it any other way? Jungle and top of T1 again, finding the fight and making it work.
It was slow until it exploded for T1. And realistically, desperation engaged from RNG that now gives T1 game 1.
15 seconds on Ming. Breathe and Jiahu still 40 seconds away. It's Gala and Wei versus T1. 4 versus 2 to hold on. I don't think they have enough. Gala doesn't have the ult.
Stepping in. Smoke screen clutch. Gala has no way to follow up. Trying to clear the waves as quickly as they can. RNG holding on. T1's fastest game before this, or slowest game before this, 29 minutes. RNG holding on for 5 more minutes than anyone else, but they're not just happy with that. They want to look for more. T1 for now. Breaking 1, breaking 2. Backing away on the 3rd inhibitor, but want to kick fights off again. Gala locked up. He has the cleanse finally just in time. Way, there's no one for him to reset off of. Big leaping in, but he will walk away empty-handed.
3, I think RNG being a bit sloppy here. They've fallen apart over the last few minutes. Breathe in that last fight. Just kind of onto T1's backline with 4 range champs. Zeus wins out against both solo lanes, so they're looking for make a pick onto him. He'll dash away and join his team. RNG will lose this inhibitor, and T1 will keep up the pressure.
as they start to go away, but maybe not. I mean, top wave needs to try and crash at the same time here.
Here we go. Blank. This is it, the last desperate attempt, but they catch Owner. They need the reset so desperately. Waiting on the ultimate from the Ophelios, waiting for them to group up. Gala knows that this is the one that could decide the game. Breathe on the backside, now trying to lock him down. Faker burning, Faker ticking. Can they get the reset for the Viego? Yes, one more hit. They will find it. But still, T1 with the advantage in the fight. Gala on the backside immediately. The stun now coming up. Gala, desperate to survive. He's getting ticked away. He's getting knocked down. The ulti will not be enough. Way trying to have his hero moment, but T1 say not today. T1 striking first, and the best of 5 as they knock down RNG.
RNG were trying their best to hold on, but it got to the point where no matter when you engage, for T1 in the regular split, it's a positive win rate, but Xayah is the lock-in. This is 2019
yes,
throwback
it is.
of the meta. Fiora, Sylas, Akali. We've got the Kai'Sa Xayah as well. Just go back a couple of years, and this is the meta as well. I stand a little bit favored in terms of getting the push with her Q, but this could just be a dead Jace. Owner's not here to cover.
They got the setup. How many stacks? Already close enough to get the stacks down. Trying to follow up a little bit more. Leaping forward. Zay is now flashing out to safety, but here comes the Viego. Too little. It is too late.
It's slow stacking, but this will push into Breed. I think he's happy just staying back here.
On the experience chart. Breed now walking away. Trying to step back here. Good auto attacks, but they don't really have the follow-up. Breed holding on, it looks like, to the parry. Knows that he's fine and just walks out.
There goes Way, though. This is what they're waiting for.
Double 5. Move in. Can they find the stun on a single target? That's 1, 2, 3 stacks going on to Zayas. Looking for the 4th, looking to lock him down. Catch it in midair. It's a freeze frame moment. It's a 2v2. The grand challenge has been issued. And T1.
With this trade, Way can just clear his top camps out as well. And I mean, will we see a Herald top again, similar to game 1, where getting your top laner ahead is everything? Way has a couple of options. Number 1, just cancelled on the spot. If that followed up, maybe Xiaohu could have looked for the kill. But anyway, RNG focusing top.
Way coming up.
Going to be looking here, going under the towers. Ace is alone.
Perfect mark location to try to finish the job. Grand challenge, 1 reset, already healing up. Owner stepping forward, but there's no follow-up. All he can do is clear the wave.
I mean, this is heartbreaking.
Owner, another stun! As the ulti, desperate to try and find a kill, but over push, they don't want to overcommit.
Still have the Herald. I wonder if they're going to drop it. Yeah, they are. So they are going to go for mid lane. The problem we have here is T1 can collapse really quickly. They have bot push. Faker's going on the Xiaohu.
Back Xiaohu, they burst down Xiaohu. They get the reset, and they will find one. Owner taking away the body is now the Sylas can leap into way, but the chains not connecting is big. Can reset now, wants to continue, wants to keep it going. Owner looking for redemption in the early game, trying to take our way, but if the tower is too much, he cannot dive. But Way playing like a magic. On the edge, he knows he's overcommitted. Owner caught in no man's land. Barrier tries to save his duty.
Scott is moving up. Faker's on mid-wave.
It's so hard. Carry doesn't have his ultimate. He has no great team fighting tools. They just walk in, they take everything they want.
Wow. That TP advantage. He's not actually able to contest that top wave, so they will just move in over towards the Rift Herald. T1 respond, bolster both those objectives and try and pick up one for yourself. But at the moment, T1 doing a great job of contesting side lanes. Zayas.
Grand challenge issued. 1, 2, and 3 standing against the wall, but he still might just get taken down to the skies. Thundering blow. Where's it going to go? It's just not enough. He's standing. Oh, they're auto-attacking. They're dueling. He flashed. And I'm not sure why.
At tier 1, it might net them at tier 2 if Way pops the Herald down here. Owner's on his way up, but Way decides against it. They get the push, and they're going to back away, or
pick the Fiora. Zeus picked his signature pick into it, and he is still finding such massive advantages. Individual 1v1s, we talk about it. Faker now stepping forward, dashing through, looking to go back in. Looking at the healing. Faker running, taking his soul, coming low. No, in style.
nice sidestep. Here's the Herald from RNG to get this mid-tier 1 that they've been looking for. 2 towers to 1 right now. Faker will take a base, and he has the TP. And with these compositions, flank wards can be everything. All of these champs can do so much from a flank. RNG will pick up this tower.
Stepping in. New York alive with the sounds of RNG, but T1 fishing for a kill, trying to get something done. The resets for Owner are going to be everything. They want to burst through him. Gallagher damage. Wants to get it done. The plasma stacks. Oh, he's ticking, he's burning the ignite. The plasma will not be enough. They get the TP out.
Now it's him who's the reliability.
It is slowed again. Another grand challenge, but it's just not fair.
Loses bot tier 2. He lost tier 1. He lost his top tier 1 as well. Way just queued over the wall here. T1 trying to look for it.
Phase rush. Does he have it up and available? They're now trying to burn him down. Kuma already.
But will help him on side lane the Frozen Heart, but especially in team fights against the Jace and the Xayah. Xiaohu will get this tower. I don't know if he'll get out though.
Xiaohu now has to try and run away. What ulti is he going to take here? Buying a bit more time. Xayah ult, of course, to get to safety, but they've still got so many cooldowns. He's still dashing. The gale force forward. He goes in. He goes golden. There's got to be no way. The healing will not be enough. Kuma getting more money, but as you highlighted already, RNG kicking this off. Ming Just trying to protect, just trying to stop Owner from getting into the pit. They have to retreat here. Clean pick from the side of T1.
They just don't have the damage on RNG. Like, even with the Kraken Slayer and the Plasma procs from Gala, just not able to burst through that quick enough, and immediately they back away. Now T1 get the push in mid as well. They should be able to take this as well as the pick on bot side.
Signs of hope here for T1. They managed to find their second tower of the game way in there. You know, the proto belts from Faker to make Gala think twice about stepping up. He was never really going to do it.
Breathe now stepping forward, just instantly taking away all of that vision. And Way walking down, Zeus in trouble here. The stun now going to fall. Excellent thundering blow to try to knock them back. Still standing for now, flashing out of safety. TP being used. Area knocking him back. Xiaohu in trouble. Where's he going to go? Leaping out again. The ulti going a little bit wide here. Gala, Breathe, Mink splitting the team. T1 retreating back under the tier 2 tower.
But now they can move over towards the tier 2 in mid. They pushed everyone on T1 to top side, and that just means they get the play in mid. RNG are doing a great job of
Breathe to pressure bots, so T1 have a window to look for Xiaohu with no flash.
Going to overload the side lane. 4 members committed here. Xiaohu needs to find a way out, needs to find the angle for the perfect execution. Dash 1, and now immediately leaping out. He's trying to get out. He cannot do it. That's the pick, but it's already started in the mid lane. They're out for blood. Zeus, the weakest member of the team, now knocked down.
No flash on Zeus. Good response there from RNG. Here comes the mid push. T1 all have the base, and when they arrive back to base, RNG can peel towards bot. They can peel back towards the Baron. RNG constantly matching T1 by T1. If they can rush this one down, then this will be a beneficiary for them because they can start to look for towers. They don't really care about Cloud Soul. Doesn't help too much in combat. They're going to burn it down. Ways on the way, but I don't think any time.
1K getting lower. T1 to get the Baron, but can they take the fight? Here comes Xiaohu, stolen the Renan ultimate, now leaping under the backside. Zaya locked up a Guma.
Look away!
Guma, as they fight in, they have to do it. Guma now moving forward, way on the backside. T1 pulling back, they're retreating. It's masterful for now. Guma standing strong. Guma still with ulti up and available. If anyone can turn it, it's him. And RNG are pushed back. They cannot afford to fight into the Zaya. They have to walk away. They have to concede the Baron. They will not get both objectives, and T1 are out for blood.
T1 home.
Where every small decision has to be made so incredibly quickly, and you can see RNG now firing back, looking to lock up Faker, looking to take him out. He's leaping back to safety, but they will find him. They will hit the CC they need. Meanwhile, on the top side, tier 2 is being broken, and RNG firing back.
T1 get the bot tier 2 RNG match, but RNG have the pick. All of T1 need to base here and try to defend this top side of the map, but Zeus is staying around. Still have the buff. No, the buff actually expired. He's TPing to the base now. Cancelled his recall, but he's on the way back. RNG looking for this mid-inhib respawn. We'll see if T1 take the fight. They see Xiaohu on bot, but he has TP of his own.
Xiaohu in that bot end means that he won't be able to get this wave in top side. He won't be able to contest anything else, but RNG will get
so
that.
It's just a solo lane match with TPs. It's a 3v3 around this dragon, but the wave has died. Everyone's coming towards this dragon. RNG have started it up. T1 looking for an angle.
T1 won't be caught sleeping at the wheel, but they're going to be forced to make a decision soon. They don't have the TP advantage, and already there's a Silas on the top side. They know that they have to force this objective.
TikTok.
Or the game will fall away from them. It's a slow tank on the Elder for either side of the stage of the game. TP now coming in. We're looking for the full-on 5v5. The pullback feathers are already down. If they get to the backside, if they get onto Gumi, it could all fall apart. But already, the ult is massive. The hostile takeover is big. Xiaohu on the backside. No! T1, how can you make this happen? You are absolutely slaughtering RNG. T1, when it matters, they stand, they deliver, and breathe. All the lane team built will fall away as T1 take the fight.
With 3 members of T1 still standing, they will turn towards the Elder Dragon as New York erupts, and T1 find the fight they need against RNG.
What a miraculous fight. Faker buying time. Gumayushi untouched. Keria falls towards the end against Breed, but T1...
Confidence from T1 there to run through the jungle, know that RNG are on it. Because they spotted Xiaohu and Breeze on that top side, they knew that they would not be contested moving through here.
Baron for the next 2 minutes, and they've got their eyes on this mid tier 2. Way though, is he looking to proxy waves or is he looking for an engage? They have Elder Dragon.
Hostile takeover. Now retreating. Way still hiding behind them, waiting for a window, waiting for an opportunity, knowing that the siege is still pressing forward. But T1 now stepping in. Way trying to cut the wave while trying to make sure that they can't keep the siege. RNG holding on, standing strong.
25 seconds.
Looking for an angle onto the backside. They're all dashing out. Way. Passive now fading away. So much
Say where it doesn't matter. Everyone's hitting late game build. 5 items for Zeus, nearly at his GA. Xiaohu!
Xiaohu running and cut.
That was the end of the Elder Dragon. There was a couple seconds left. They get the kill. That's 60 seconds on Xiaohu. T1 have Baron buff for 50, and they're barreling down mid. Breed's gonna base. 5v4. We'll see if T1 decide to force the Nexus.
They need to keep the wave alive. If this wave stands, they can do it. It's a super creep in the front, and T1 are marching towards RNG's base.
Breathe and Gala, the sole remaining carries. They have to make a miracle. The angle has to be perfect. T1 ushering in this wave, ready to end the game right here. Carrier standing behind him. He has the hostile takeover. The ult still up for Guma. I just don't see the angle. Now they're stepping forward. Owner finding the lockup. Ming now taking out hostile takeover. Going to zone Gala out of the fight. He can return with the ultimate if he wants to, but it might be too late. T1, no lockup. Owner now being knocked down. Hostile takeover gone. Have T1 overstayed their welcome. One tower going to fall. T1, what is the next call? GA already coming out. The knockup hitting multiple members. Carrier getting locked up on the backside. Way stepping forward. Breathe down. But no, Gala. Gala's still standing. T1, they take him out. They take Gala. And RNG. But it's Breathe versus the world. And he will fall in the hands of T1. No.
Xiaohu's back, he can still hold on. He takes the ultimate from the Zaya, but can it be enough? Xiaohu, you need to save RNG!
EV1, he goes up, he comes down, but it is not enough. T1 go up to match point.
What an outstanding game!
It does mean, though, the Ming won't be as effective when it comes towards these early roams, and that's where he's kind of been working with Wei in these early stages to try and get things rolling for RNG, so it will come down to, it feels like, a lot of this topside brawl between RNG and T1 once more to see who...
Ming Wei's around mid here. Faker, not sure if the W or the Shroud is on cooldown, but here he comes.
Comes the Q. Walking into the Shroud, waiting for his jungler to arrive. Just waiting. He has so much time from the Shroud, and now they're committing to the fight. They want to get a Xiaohu flashing out. Faker flashing out. Way in the area, though. Way wants to finish the job. Circuit flip over the wall. Raptor pre-aggroing. Little auto attacks, little chickens trying to knock him down, but it will not happen. Xiaohu stepping forward is a big risk. Faker going over the wall. It's a massive escape.
Does he have the execute? Time is ticking. He needs to get towards this tower. Wei doesn't have flash.
The tower, trying to get away from it. Faker. Whoa! Will crash. So successful play on the top side for RNG as Xiaohu and Faker just continue to trade in the mid lane.
They're always trading. Last game was the exact same, just permanent trading. Every time you walk up to the Raven, this meeting matchup, Sylas can do this.
Full committing. Ulti up and available. Faker where he's going to go again. He's just waiting as long as humanly possible. Now the full committal. Xiaohu, the interrupt coming in from Owner. Breathe coming over the wall. He has the ulti up. Dark and Blade, one cat can connect. Owner now caught in. Fertile Chain's going to pull him back. And that is it. First blood for RNG.
Beautiful combo by Breathe onto Owner. Carrier could look for the flashing knife Q here.
Trying to finish it. Oh! Sniped down. Guma and Carrier make themselves known in the mid lane.
T1 say anything you could do, we could do better. Moving Gumayushi up gets the kill, but again we go.
Oh, the sidestep! Look at the way he moves, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough. No, they're turning on the way! How can he do this? The TK is just so damn strong!
By the bot lane of T1, extremely quiet since the end of spring, since the end of MSI, but they're stepping up here. Breathe has no flash.
Waiting, misses the first Q. That's going to be big. Buys him a bit more time. Stun now going to connect. Zeus can take his time. Going for the style. Finish. Swords hitting left and right. Breathe no way out of this one. Trying to heal up a little bit more, but no! Wait, does he? No!
Does he want to dive bot? Gala has summoners. He's TP'd here with his spell book. Looks like he's just covering for now, but here comes the W to get the slow onto Gala. See if they can commit to the full dive.
Faker does manage to land it. Big damage now coming into Gala. He's going to get the healing off the Sever. Mult flashing out to safety, trying to finish the job. But Carrier there to eat up Faker. Gala, it's nearly flawless play, but they're just too damn strong. Faker, the shield is going to fade away. Carrier, the shield! Gala! Oh, being on the chase now as well, but they've locked him down. What is this? It's madness on the bottom side. T1, are they able to find the kill on the Ming Xiaohu now as well? It just does not stop this game!
He's hiding in that bush. Breathe.
Breathe might just be his last breath. Here and there is the Yone. Finding it. Breathe still healing. He's too damn clean.
That was so clean from Breathe. We'll see if he can stand on this tower. Zhao, who has the TP, but he's pushing in bot. The ultimate will fade away. Carrier finds Wei on the Dragon. Owner has Herald. See if Zeus goes for the Q3. Dashes away. Herald's procced.
Again, Dark and Blade up and available. He's waiting. He knows the second he shows his cooldown, the second he uses that first Q, they'll know exactly where the next one goes. Zeus dipping through it, diving through it, trying to finish off the job, and they will be able to do so. Leaping out, but gets taken down in the end. Owner going to try to finish his tower.
1-for-1 in the dive. Xiao's TPing in. Owner has the flash, but I don't think Xiaohu can damage
RNG did on bot side.
Carrier has the sweeper. They're in the next brush.
Ming stepping forward, looking to lock him up, trying to lock down the bars. The silence going down as well. The Tom Kids can't eat him. He's trying to run for his life. Guma flashing out. Guma taken down. Gala finds the kill.
The Tom Kids
on the bottom side, seemingly out of thin air. Just all in each other. Ming waiting over the wall. This is a bit precarious because the Tom Kenshin now coming and follow up. Ming caught in no man's land. That's the stun. That's fault. Carrier doesn't quite make it over the wall. Does still get the tongue lash though. That's the stun. And it's more than enough. But now they're looking to get a little bit more. Xiaohu caught out here. Stack first on that one. Flash out to safety. Find the area. They will not pursue for anything away.
Breathe.
On the top side, Owner.
Oh, he's dead.
Looking to find the play. Breathe. He has to try to find a way. That is when there's just too much CC taken out. Zeus finds another kill.
Even through the Soraka ultimate, T1 get first break on this top side. T1 make these plays to force RNG to one area while they're doing something else on the map. Bot tier 1 will fall. Zeus has the TP. If T1 want to take this 5v5, they can take it. Here comes the TP.
Getting ready to be positive trade for the side of T1.
It's just smoke and mirrors, isn't it? But now they're engaging.
Locking up breath, breathe. That's going to be big way now, stepping forward as well. Sejuani now making it out to safety, devoured. That denies the buy. The stun going to follow up. Over the wall comes the Yone. Mig in the midst of the entire team now running, trying to make his way out, but the Aatrox will fall. Gala, the last man standing. The fancy footwork, not enough yet.
Up, I feel like the last few games, what we've seen is Baron dances into Dragon, and I think starting to stack these up now will benefit T1, of course. Keria
caught out, good damage. Xiaohu coming off to the side, gonna steal the Var's ultimate, gonna look like a Booba, but he whiffs! It's a massive whiff, and it costs him so much to play, disappearing. Faker hunting for more, Wei now has to go, and he has no choice. Breathe on the backside, now running for his life as well. T1 taking another exchange, and another ult goes wide. RNG cannot find a target.
Xiaohu tried
the mid lane, pressure on for both sides. Everyone on RNG knowing that a single misstep could cost them. Breathe on the flank. The gate goes a little bit wide. They're trying to lock him down. Xiaohu now stepping forward. Keria off to the side, now trying to make it out. Kuma still standing on the back line, and in goes the Yone. The damage is massive. The Soraka healing, will it be enough? But no! The Aatrox falling down. Gala, can he be the difference maker? He takes down the Herald. They're on the retreat, but here... Keria still stands. He goes golden. He does it with style. It's a slaughter.
It's a wipe on RNG. T1 clean house. Zeus falls, but RNG didn't have the damage to deal with the skirmish. T1 just run them down. Just yet, Dragon's up in 40 seconds, which will be the exit objective, but they want to force here a little bit away. Not scared though.
Stepping forward, taking a lot of damage here. He's just getting shredded. Gumayusi damage is out of control. He's just so far ahead.
T1 pushing down here. Will get this tier 2 that they look for. 30 seconds on that Dragon. I think they can take a base if they want to.
Zeus off on the side, Xiaohu getting knocked down, but Zeus still standing strong for now, looking for the third Q, looking to snap back. He doesn't have the third Q to escape though. Gala can finish the kill instantly. That is the trade back.
One beat versus LNG. Like, we've seen them come back from these deficits so often, but this one looks like the writing is on the wall as T1 again pick up another Dragon.
Faker in the darkness, breathing away in the area. Has the blast cone, still wants to go in, still wants a little bit more. He thinks he can one-shot him. Aatrox healing coming in clutch. Faker getting locked up. Can they finish the kill? Yes! Yes, he can! Perfect execution coming through there. Keria in the area. Now ready to deny them. Going for Wei! Faker! Absolute madman. Going in, Owner coming in as well. Gumayusi locking him down on the backside. T1 looking to slaughter RNG. Looking to take every single thing away from them.
Faker has fallen, but T1 are standing strong. Xiaohu will
around you, flying face first into T1, and they are waiting there with open arms every single time. Baron,
they're sacrificing bot lane because they know that RNG will overload and look for a pick. So they want to keep pressure on two lanes. Faker's pushing in mid, T1's pushing in top, and they can rotate between the two. The Tom Kenshi eats so that Xiaohu's Sejuani ult can land onto Gumayusi as the next follow-up, but they hit Faker.
Hitting Faker, now trying to take Faker out of the fight entirely. Soraka healing already coming down. Keria leaping out of the Infernal Chains, double stuns. Zeus going in! It is massive! T1, blood in the water, they're ready to pursue, they're ready to end this game. T1 hungry for more. One last kill, a few more to follow. And it is not with a bang, but a whimper that RNG will exit Worlds as they are slaughtered in their own base as T1 look to bring it home. They are not satisfied with old rivalries and fourth seeds. They want number one. They want a shot at the best in the LPL. They want a semi-final, and they will get it as they face JDG in Atlanta as they break RNG and cross the finish line in the quarterfinals.
Fights mid on cooldown with the Owner, throwing Sejuani ults with the Varus ult, anything whatsoever, just throw it at RNG, and T1, yeah.